Welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun City, today at the historic Sun Bowl as a couple of squads come in trying to finish their season as champions of the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense will go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a double.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Looking to throw, it's Huff. That's caught. It's Brown. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Burnett. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's chat for just a second about Old Dominion. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches.
Turning it on! Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Monarchs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, running back gets to give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You just run to set yourself up now in first and goal.
Looking for the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, ODU. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So the Maryland Terrapins offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 25. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Washington. Pucks it out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Loose ball squirting all over the place, and it went out in the back of the end zone. That'll be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And some room to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the ground. Fights off the defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard run.
Breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's McConnell. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. The lead is now 5 here in the 1st. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Connection to the right. There he goes! He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the 1st quarter. Here's the handoff. Gets away from one, finds room.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
And the Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sherman putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. The Monarchs are on the move. got it behind the line. It's Dickey. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First play of the period, first down here. They'll throw it from the red zone. Working that left side now. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
It's complete. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. And the Monarchs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it's a simple design there, guys. Just RPO. QB gets it out of his hands quickly, trying to attack the left side there in the flat. They're just not able to come up with it.
Direct snap. It's Burnett. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's got his man across the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Manning.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Terrapins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Washington. Bringing the heat. Creates a little space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Throws for the tight end. Tosses it incomplete.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Golden. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Never a doubt. And with that, they've taken the lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Quick release on the RPO. There he goes. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Dickey. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Huff. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. At the 35, he's loose. Wide open spaces. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Monarchs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it fit.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Monarchs!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left. We're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Washington. Throwing right. Complete downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. Pulls it in. It's Smith. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Burnett. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Running to Green. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Monarchs with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Huff. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Extending the play. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Motion from the wideout. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Monarchs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
Dropping back, it's Washington. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Snagged in the middle. It's Manning. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle. It's McConnell. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Caught over the middle. It's Sherman.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Monarchs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Toss to the outside.
Defense thinking run all the way, and you could tell they sell out. They stuff the run. Now it's 3rd and short. Will they run again, or are you going to force them to pass the football?
And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Caught behind the line. It's Magoo. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Fires to the right. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The Monarchs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
To throw, it's Washington. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They boot it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and take it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Sherman. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Magoo. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Looking to throw, it's Huff. Setting up the screen. Turning it on! And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to buy time. Fires on the move. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the middle. And the pass is broken up, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag on the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. He's looking downfield to throw. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. So first down will open up the final period. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Smith. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking for a man. It's Washington. Right on the money.
And that throw was a bullet by the quarterback on that curl route in zone coverage. And how about the anticipation? He gets rid of this pass before his receiver is even turned around. I love it.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll go to the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. And if he crashes down hard inside and take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
And on 2nd down for this offense. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
What a missed opportunity. You got an opportunity after that drive to go take the lead when you're trailing, and now you turn the football over, give the football right back. Defense needs to come out, bail you out, get a big stop, get the ball back so you can try to take the lead.
Gonna run it. It's Magoo. Got enough for the first down. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we could put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Great job on first down. Great job on 2nd down. This defense needs to come up big one more time. They got to get the stop. Big time moment. I got to get my offense the football back.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
Caught in the backfield, it's Sherman. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but
breaks into the open. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Gives it to the back on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum. What's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got 4th, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal or do you go for it?
The field goal is no good. The lead is still 6 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Pulls it in.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, and you're just trying to get completions and get the drive going, but this is 2 minutes, and you're trailing. I mean, you've got to take some shots down the field and be a little bit more aggressive, put some pressure on this defense.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, it's Washington. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the 4th quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.